So welcome back, and we are going to tell you now about CHI Memorial's new expanded services into the area of North Georgia. So here to give us all the details are Dr. Boykin Robinson. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Okay, so number one, how exciting is it to expand over across the state line into North Georgia?
Oh, it's been great, and CHI has done a great job of opening up floors that weren't open, opening up operating rooms, getting the ER spruced up, and so it's been a great experience.
Okay, so what can we find at this expanded location?
So the emergency department is fully functional. We're open, fully functional, and we can diagnose anybody who comes in. We have the labs and the radiology. About 90% of patients who come to our emergency department, we are able to take care of and send home. About 10% then we admit to one of our campuses. Some people we're keeping on our campus in Georgia, some people will transfer into Chattanooga. But I think it's important for the community to know they can come to our emergency department to get diagnosed, and then we'll help them figure out the best course of action from there, whether that's going home, staying with us, or being transferred into Chattanooga.
Right, because a lot of times going to the correct location first makes a big difference.
Well, but it's hard for the person who's sick to know, right? And the last thing I want is someone who's sick to be deciding, well, wait, what can they do here and what can they do there? If you're really sick and you need an ambulance, you've called 911 and need an ambulance, they'll know where to take you.
Right.
If you are driving yourself in because you've got some belly pain, or you feel like you have the flu, or whatever's wrong, you broke your leg, if you're in North Georgia, come to our facility. We can help figure out what's going on and either treat it, admit you to our hospital, or if we need to, transfer you to one of the hospitals.
Right, help you move on to the next step.
That's right.
So talk about some of the perks are a little bit shorter wait times, of course, and you have the fast track system.
That's right. So we opened 5 new beds in the emergency department last week, and the fast track, when patients come in, the nurse at triage will help decide how many resources we're going to need to take care of that patient. If you're going to need IV fluids and a CAT scan and likely admitted to the hospital, you'll go to the main department. If you have something that we can take care of a little more quickly and efficiently, then you'll go into the fast track area. And what that does is it allows us to get the fast track patients treated more efficiently and home, and also opens up the beds in the main ED so that our waits are shorter on that side as well.
That seems like a very practical idea, but it doesn't seem like a lot of organizations are implementing this.
Well, it's all about how it's implemented, right? So you have to have a system that works, and you have to have the triage needs to get the right people to the right place. And then once they're there, just because you've put them in a different area doesn't mean you're treating them efficiently, but we've worked our processes out so that we are.
So do you have any tips for patients on maybe how they can make it easier on the providers and help themselves get the quickest response?
Absolutely. So giving us all of the information up front is helpful. It's what happens sometimes is a patient comes in and they've sprained their ankle, they go to fast track. Oh, by the way, I've been having this chest pain for 2 days, and now you're kind of in the wrong place. And so just giving your healthcare provider all the information you can, telling us about your past medical history and things that you might not know are important, that might become important to your diagnosis.
Okay. Now, where is this expanded services located exactly?
So the fast track is it's part of the ER. So you walk in the ER just like you always did. The hospital's always where it's been for years and years and years under a couple different names. So you present to the emergency department, and the nurse will help you help decide if you're going to go into the main department, or which is over to the right or over to the left into the new fast track area.
So we just need to show up and tell you everything.
You show up, we'll figure it out.
Perfect. Okay. So, and again, remind us what is treatable at this location as well.
So anything that you have an emergency for, you can come to our emergency department.
Perfect.
And we'll get it figured out.
All right, good to know. Well, Dr. Robinson, thanks so much for joining us and informing us of these expanded services. We're excited that you're able to offer this.
Well, thanks so much for having me.
All right, if you want more information, you can visit them online. The website is there on your screen. We'll be right back on Let's Chat. Actually, we're not. We're going to check in on our Mom to Mom segment. So take it away.